You be the preacher, would you be my what's the done? I still got a lot of shit to learn, I'll admit it. What's the done?
Hi guys, it's me, Julia, and welcome back to a new video. Today I'm doing another Q&A and this is my part 2. So same thing again, I made a post where you guys could ask me a few questions about me and Luna, and I'll be going through your questions right now and just answering them for you guys because I think this is super fun to do. I love talking and answering your questions. Oh my god, there's so many questions, it's insane. Like there's no way I'm gonna get through all of them. Let's start. Since when have you been riding? I was doing like pony camps, summer camps and those kind of things in Germany when I was like 6 or 7 years old, but I don't really count that because I wasn't taking proper lessons. I started taking proper lessons in 6th grade when I moved here to the UAE, so that was around 6 years ago. So I think if you want to like have a number, I would say I've been riding for 6 years. Do you learn Arabic? Yeah, I do learn Arabic. I've been learning Arabic for 10 years because I live here in the UAE, but I just dropped it last year because I'm in my last year of school now and I don't need to take Arabic anymore, but I do know my basics. How do you have so many sponsors? That's another question that a lot of people ask me. I'm very grateful to have all my sponsors and supporters and partners who send me products. I feel like if you're really desperate to get sponsors, you're not really gonna get any. Usually I just wait for them to contact me. Most of my sponsors have contacted me and then asked me if I want to try some of their products. But I'm not gonna lie, I have also contacted some brands myself asking if they are willing to do product reviews, and some of them have accepted. And I think a big part of getting sponsors is having a big Instagram account. I don't want to say it's all about the followers, but having a bigger Instagram account that has a lot of people who it will reach will definitely help. So I definitely recommend building up your Instagram account first. I'd say if you have below 10,000 followers, I would try to get up there first and post a lot of content, high quality stuff, engage with your audience. And that, I think once you build up your account, then I would try harder on getting sponsors. But yeah, as I said, it's not all about followers, obviously. What's the highest you've jumped with Luna? I think that would have been like 130, 135. I'm not sure how high that is in feet. I think like that's like 4'5" maybe? I'm not sure. But yeah, around 135. Why don't you live in Germany? A lot of people ask me why I live here in the UAE. I was born in Germany and I lived there for 8 years before I moved out here to the UAE. And it's just because my dad's job. My dad works as a construction engineer, so he got a really good job offer here in the UAE. So yeah, that's why I moved out here. Do you get nervous before entering the show arena? Yeah, I do. Oh my god, I know I haven't showed in a while, but last year I used to show almost weekly and my show nerves never seemed to go away. Oh my god, I used to be so nervous. While walking the course was alright, but then warming up, I was freaking out and oh my god, I forgot the course so many times just because I was so nervous, which is quite annoying because I've had a lot of like nice rounds, but then I forgot the course halfway through and then obviously I would have like 4 faults. So yeah, my nerves did kill me quite a lot last year. Do you ride on your period? And how does it feel? I do. I mean, I have a horse and I can't like not ride for a whole week just when I'm on my period. Will you ever buy another horse in the UAE along with Luna? Definitely not in the UAE. If I buy a new horse, I would buy it in Germany when I'm there for summer or spring break, and then take it from Germany to the university I'm going to, because there's not really a point buying a horse over here. It's already very expensive and then having to pay for the flight, just not really worth it. So if I were to buy a new horse, then that would be in Germany. Can you do a full Luna update? Yes, I will for sure. I'm gonna film another video soon where I talk about Luna's injury and do a full update and like our process video kind of thing. How is Luna's clicker training going? Oh, it's actually going really well. I still try to do it almost every day, just like 5 minutes, and she's really picking up on it. Like she really knows what the sound means now, and I'm trying to teach her how to smile using my clicker, And this is inspired by jet equi theory. I love watching her videos, and I think if you guys want to start clicker training or positive reinforcement, you should definitely check out her channel. How much do you feed your horse a day? Luna gets hay 3 times a day, and she also gets food 3 times a day. So at 6 a.m, at 12 a.m, and then again at like 8 p.m. So yeah, 3 times a day. Can you tell me how to improve my jumping position? I'm not a trainer and haven't jumped in like a year, so you probably shouldn't be taking jumping tips from me. One thing I can say, sometimes worrying about jumping position too much just makes it worse. Just make sure all your weight is in your heels, and then it should just come naturally. How do you get businesses to realize you without being needy? Oh, this is another question about getting sponsorships. Like, obviously you don't want to just message the business and be like, hey, do you want to sponsor me? My first ever sponsor was actually Aztec Equestrian, and they contacted me, and what happened was that I purchased breeches and base layers from them. And then one day me and my friend decided to do a photo shoot. I put on my Aztec Diamond outfit, had a nice photo shoot with no intention on getting a sponsorship from them. Just took photos for my Instagram account. When I posted the photos, I tagged them in them. And then Aztec Diamond noticed me, they liked the photos I posted of their wear. And then a few weeks after that, they actually contacted me saying, hey, do you want to work together with us? Do you want to try our products? And then so on, so on, so on. And now they send me stuff almost every month. So I wouldn't actually go contact the brand. I would just purchase their stuff, take some nice photos, and wait until they realize you. That's just what I would do. I wouldn't try to be needy and contact every freaking brand, you know, because that usually doesn't work out. How long have you had Luna for? I've had Luna for 2.5 years. I bought her November 2016. What's your main goal in the equestrian world and for a job? I think for the equestrian world, I definitely want to get out there and compete again. I want to jump higher. Show jumping is a big passion of mine, and this whole year and Luna's injury has been such a setback for me. And my riding as well, which is quite sad because we were working so hard before and we were really improving. So it's just been quite a setback for us. So a goal is definitely to get back competing. I really want to start competing at 120s. Me and Luna were competing last year at like 110, 115, and I really want to move up, and I hope that's going to be possible next year when I move to university, but yeah, we'll see. So that's the goal for sure. Goal for a job would just be, I definitely want to work with horses, and I think I really want to get into rehabilitation and physiotherapy for horses, work at like a big equine clinic, and not necessarily as a vet because my grades are not good enough for that, but just alongside vet nursing, something like that. And then I would want to get my training license and maybe train on the side. And I mean, there's so many things you can do with horses. Why did you change your riding school? So some of you guys might know, I used to go to a different barn, and me and Luna recently moved barns in November, so like 5 months ago. And that is just because mainly the stable that I'm at right now is a lot closer to where I live. So I take taxis to the barn, so I definitely save a lot of taxi money because it's like 1 minute away. So the main reason is just because it's a lot closer, and I can literally walk from school to the stable. While my old barn, it was like a 20-25 minute drive every day, and yeah, taxi fees were like 3 times the amount. Is Luna your forever horse? I don't want to say forever horse just because things can happen. Like, you never know what's gonna happen to you. To me, I might get injured, or like my dad might lose his job. Like, I don't want to say forever horse because you can't really decide that sometimes, but I definitely would call her my heart horse. She is like the horse. Like, for me, she's my best friend. She's my soulmate. I love her with all my heart, and she is and she will always be my heart horse. What bits do you use on Luna? So I currently use a Happy Mouth Bavel bit. I'm gonna insert a photo up here. So it's plastic and it's like broken twice in the middle. So it's not harsh at all. I have it on a normal snaffle, and Luna is going really well in it. She is strong sometimes, but I feel like she goes better in softer bits because she'll just fight a strong bit. So yeah, that's the one I've been using and I'm really happy with it. How tall are you? Okay, a lot of people ask me how tall I am just because I always look really short next to Luna. I'm actually not that short. I just got measured in school actually, and I am 163 centimeters tall. And I hope I'm still gonna grow because my dad's like 1.90 meters. Do you play Star Stable? Oh my god, Star Stable is my childhood. I love Star Stable. Don't play it anymore. I played until level 18 and then I stopped playing it. Star Stable is such an amazing game. I recommend it if you don't have a horse. I used to play it just because it made me feel like I had a horse, because it's such a virtual horse game. Like you can buy multiple horses and jump and compete, and the world looks amazing. Like the graphics are really good. So if you don't have a horse and want to feel like you own a few, play Star Stable. What is Luna's show name? Luna's show name and passport name is Déjà Vu Bleu. Excuse me, my French is not great, but yeah, this is how you spell it. Déjà Vu Bleu. What's your dream? My future dream is having my own stable, breeding horses, training, selling horses. My big dream, which is probably gonna be impossible to achieve, is to own my own rehabilitation center for horses. Yeah, or my own horse clinic or something like that. What are your fears? Not making a lot of money. Honestly, working in the horse industry doesn't always give you a lot of money security. So I definitely have a big fear of just not making a lot of money and not being able to finance horses and that kind of stuff and competing. But yeah, I think doing what you love is more important than doing what's gonna assure you to have a lot of money. So that's why I definitely want to work with horses. Favorite breed? My favorite breed has always been Hanoverians, Luna's breed. I mean, even before I had Luna, they've always been my favorite breed. I love Hanoverians, but I mean, I also like KWPNs, so Dutch warm bloods. What do you think is a reasonable price for show jumping warm blood? I think if you want a show jumper, I'm not saying Grand Prix horse, but good horse for 120s, 130s. I think anything between 15 and 20,000 euros is a good price. But I mean, I could be wrong. I'm not really good with prices. What laptop do you have? I have a MacBook Pro. How do you get started with your YouTube channel? I mean, I literally just started mine, so mine isn't really big yet. But I think the way I started is I first created my profile photo and my clip art YouTube thing. I channel art, and I did all that jazz, made it look pretty before I uploaded anything. And once I figured that stuff out, that's when I decided to make a video. And I really recommend when starting a YouTube channel to just make everything seem kind of professionally made. I think if you want to grow a channel and you want to be successful with it, try to do it as professional as you can, and then just have fun with it, be yourself, and get started. Another thing that I think helps when starting a YouTube channel is promoting it everywhere. Promote it on your Snapchat, on your Instagram, and keep promoting it so that your friends and family find it first and you have a little bit of a follower base before other people notice it. So yeah, I definitely recommend advertising it a lot. Have you ever ridden Western? Yes, I have actually. In Germany, I used to do all these trail rides over summer. I learned how to tack up Western and ride Western, and I used to do these 10-hour trail rides, and they're super fun. Are you still friends with Bella? Yes, I am. We are best friends. This person's talking about Bella and Bo, and yeah, we're still friends, and we're actually traveling together very soon. Sadly, we're not the same stable anymore, so we don't see each other as often, but we still see each other at shows and hang out, and yeah, I'm super excited to travel with her soon. What would you change about Luna? I wouldn't change anything about her except for undo her injury. I mean, if I could change something, would love to heal her. Somebody asked how it's like to live in the United Arab Emirates. I like living here. I pretty much grew up here. I moved here when I was 8. Now I'm 17. It's very, very safe. There's almost 0 crime rate, and I feel very safe everywhere I go. It's kind of like living in this big bubble away from reality, to be honest, sometimes. Everything's so big and fancy and sparkly and gold, and yeah. The only thing I don't like is the weather. I mean, it's insanely hot over in summer. It's like 50 degrees, it's insane, and like 90% humidity. Summers here are horrible. And another thing I don't like is everything's quite expensive over here if you compare it to Europe. Like, life over here is definitely not cheap. So that was it for today's video. This was Q&A number 2. But I still have like 100 questions left that I didn't answer. So who knows, maybe I'll do a part 3. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this video, and if you have any other questions, comment them down below. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and see you guys soon. Bye!